we are recording. I think the first thing that we can do is take a look at the video that Ms. Chow prepared for us. Let's see if it's good. And I'm going to share my screen with us now. Share screen, desktop. Okay. So now we're at the Google Classroom, and I'm going to S4 English. And making this small. All right, so let's take a look at the classwork. And I think in 2 weeks, we have to complete this. Let's try writing a letter to the editor, because yesterday we read a letter to the editor. Okay. So there are a few things to do. And we're going to try to have an opinion and main ideas. We're going to try to structure the letter properly, and we're going to try to use connectives. Okay, and maybe we'll try to write at most 350 words. And our class is going to use Google Docs. The other classes, well, they can email their teachers. All right, so let's take a look at the question analysis. I'm going to try to get you the question paper, but let's watch this video first. Let's watch it for maybe 5 minutes. Oh. Okay, guys. We are back. And first, do you have any questions? Hello? Hi?
No.
I'm doing online teaching right now with my Form 4 students. Yeah, sorry about that. No questions? Okay, so you can finish watching that video on your own. You can also find the question paper over here, textbooks, Oxford Advantage. You can go to the folder. And you can go to Unit 4, Reading Unit 4. So I'm going to write this down. Oxford Advantage textbook, Reading Unit 4. What page? So which pages are useful? Sorry. Okay, so you have examples. Examples on pages 74, 75. '84 and '85. '84, '85. And writing task, 88 to 89. Okay. Now let's do some brainstorming. So you can follow along here. And we can start brainstorming on Google Docs. So what you should do is to create a new Google Doc. Going to the homework, writing a letter to the editor. So when you create a Google Doc, first thing, write your class and your number and write letter to the editor. And then you should share it with me so I can see it. So I'll say it again. You have your Google Doc. Make sure you write your class and your class number, letter to the editor, then go to share. And what's my email address? Add that, okay? So add davidj.class.cskms.edu.hk. And then send it to me. Any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. So let me check quickly. see if you can share with me. Let's see. Docs. And then not owned by me. I do not see anyone has shared with me yet. Oh, okay. I see a short story. That's great. I see one short story. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get going. Let's start brainstorming. Okay. Going back to the doc. Let's ask some questions. Okay. So, number one, Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies and are unlikely to gain work experience, okay, or volunteer during the summer. And the assumption is Hong Kong students don't gain work experience or volunteer during the summer because they are busy studying during the summer. Now, let me ask you a question. It was here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Carmen, do you study during the summer?
Huh?
Carmen, do
Yeah.
you study during your summer holiday?
No.
Okay. Now, everyone, if you click on participants, you can see all the participants and you can see some buttons that say yes or no. Okay. So everyone, can you click yes or no? Do you study during your summer holiday? I'll say it again. There's a button. If you go to participants, there's a list of participants. Can you see the list of people in our chat room? Okay. Kaylee, do you study during your summer holiday?
Yes.
Okay. Nancy, do you study during your summer holiday? Mandy, do you study during your summer holiday? Okay. Moon, do you study during your summer holiday? And Pensy, do you study during your summer holiday?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let me ask you the question. Now, this is the important question to answer. Do you agree or disagree with this opinion? The key word is this. What is this? See the word opinion. Opinion about Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies and are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer. So there are two parts. One, Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies. That's part one. And two, are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer. Do you agree or do you disagree with this opinion? Okay, Carmen, do you agree or disagree?
Agree.
All right, thank you. Chloe, do you agree or disagree? Kaylee, do you agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Okay, thank you. Manti, do you agree or disagree? Thank you. Mandy, do you agree or disagree? Thank you. Moon, do you agree or disagree? Okay, and Pensy, do you agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay. So I think one person disagrees. I think that's the invincible Kaylee. And now we have to think of 3 reasons why we agree or disagree. Okay, so first, we have the opinion. 2, we know if we agree or disagree. And then 3, we have to develop arguments or reasons. And we have to describe them. So I'll say it again. Now that we agree or disagree, we have to support our agreement or disagreement by having an argument, 3 arguments or reasons. And then we have to describe our reasons or explain our reasons. Okay. All right. So maybe here, I'm going to go to the Google Doc. I'm going to clear that. I'm going to make a quick table. I'm going to make that go away too. Bye-bye. Okay. And here we go. Quick table. 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 Insert table. So we have arguments, and then we have supporting information. Argument and supporting information. And here's the question prompt. Question prompt is, do you think Hong Kong students are likely to, Hong Kong students, what is it, sorry. Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies. Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies and are unlikely to gain work experience and are unlikely. Oh, you can watch this as well. Hold on a sec. If you want to see this, just go over here. Get shareable link. You can see this over here. Okay. Unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer. I think that's it. Okay. Now, do you agree or disagree? And what are 3 reasons? Let's start with agree. Okay. So let's see if we can't get some ideas. Girls, so what's one reason why Hong Kong students are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer? This is the hard part. One reason Hong Kong students are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer. Here's one. Students don't know how to find job opportunities or volunteer opportunities. So one reason why Hong Kong students are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer is that Hong Kong students don't know how to find work experience or volunteer opportunities during the summer. What's another possible reason? Carmen, anything? Chloe, anything? Okay, that's a good try. Who work for a long time? Who works for a long time? Dr. Wu? Okay. So students work for a long time. Now, I'm a little confused because it says Hong Kong students are very focused on their studies. Hong Kong students study for a long time. And this says they are not going to work or volunteer. So I'm not sure. I don't know if students work for a long time. The this sentence means students are not going to work. But you might be close to something. Kaylee, Mancy, Mandy, any other reasons? Why wouldn't?
Maybe because Hong Kong students feel tired at work.
Okay, so we're close to something now. Okay, so Hong Kong students are tired. From what? Now, again, Hong Kong students are not working. Do you understand? The opinion is Hong Kong students are not going to work. Unlikely, all right? You see the word un, or the part un, that means not. Not likely, no chance to work or volunteer during the summer. Why? Because they're too tired from what?
From study.
Yes, students are too tired from studying, not working. Okay, too tired from studying to work or to volunteer. Okay, that's another good reason. Moon, Pensy, anything else? Oh yeah, Chloe, that's a good one. So Chloe suggested another one. Students have too, oh, Pensy has a good one too. Students have too many activities during the summer to work or to volunteer. Okay. They could be singing karaoke, for instance. Pensy has another one. Students prefer to study during the summer. Or we can use students would rather study than work or volunteer during the summer. I'll give you one more. The job market and volunteer opportunities are very competitive. Everyone wants to volunteer. Everyone wants a job, so that there aren't enough job opportunities and volunteer opportunities for people. Are so competitive that many students cannot gain work experience or volunteer. Okay. In other words, there aren't enough work, jobs, and volunteer opportunities. Put it another way, there aren't enough jobs and volunteer opportunities in Hong Kong. Okay, so here are 5 possible reasons. And then you have to provide some supporting information. Let's quickly go to disagree. So what are some reasons why students would likely gain work experience or volunteer during the summer? The textbook shows a few reasons why. But what are some other reasons why? Think about these arguments and write the opposite. Here's one. Students are tired of studying and want to do something else. That's one reason why students would work or volunteer during the summer. They're tired of studying and want to do something else during the summer. Chloe, Carmen, Kaylee, any ideas? Nancy, Mandy, Moon? Sure, Chloe, students want to gain, okay, students want to gain work experience, they do, but why? Why do students want to work? Let's just put it that way. Keep going, keep thinking. Pensy, anything?
Because students want to make money.
Yes. Good. Students are poor and must make money and need to make money. Okay. Yeah. Students are poor and they need to make money. That's a very obvious answer. Here's another one. Students want to meet new people, and to make different friends. Any other reasons? Remember, we have some reasons here on page 88, but I think we can have better reasons. Going to try to work. Okay. So students want to try different kinds of work to see what kind of work they like. That's one reason why students would work during the summer. Want to see what work they like. Want to find work that they like. That's one reason why people would volunteer or work during the summer holiday, because they want to find something that they like. Okay, anything else? Here's another one. Yes, Mancy, I had that in mind. So when Dr. Wu was in secondary school, well, when I was in secondary school, I volunteered in a hospital for a year because I thought it was helpful for my application to university. And maybe it was. I included it in my university application, but that was actually the reason why I did it. I volunteered. Students want to list the work experience, work or volunteer experience in their university applications. So now we have 5 possible reasons why students are unlikely to work or volunteer during the summer. And we have 5 possible reasons why students would work or volunteer during the summer. So again, you either agree or disagree. Now you have to provide some supporting information. So can you provide some details or facts that can support your reason? I'll do one for you. Okay, here's some supporting information. So we can use, for example, details, facts, examples. Okay. So we have facts, examples. So here are some facts for you. Many countries, countries such as the United States do not have a public examination which determines which students go to university. That's a fact. Each university can accept, each university chooses its students. Okay. Each student must apply to a university. So you can apply to 100 universities or 50 or 10 or 5 or 1 or none. It's up to you. You can apply to any university. So these are just some facts that are useful to support the argument. Students want to list the work or volunteer experience in university applications. Students want to impress universities with their kind heart, with their volunteer experience suggests a person has a kind heart. Work experience suggests a person wants to improve their professional skills and knowledge. Students want to impress each university in a certain way. Increase their chances of acceptance. Okay. I mean, I just listed a lot of supporting information about this reason. So I'll go back to it. Students are unlikely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer, and we disagree. Strongly disagree. So that means that students are likely to gain work experience or volunteer during the summer. And one reason is students want to list the work or volunteer experience in their university applications. And then we have to support this argument with some details or facts or examples. And we can talk about countries such as the United States do not have a public examination, which determines which students go to university. Each university chooses students. Each student can apply to any university and all universities. So again, we're talking about Hong Kong students. Hong Kong students want to impress each foreign university in a certain way to increase their chances of acceptance. And then volunteer experience suggests a person has a kind heart, for instance, or has a kind or passionate heart. And work experience suggests a person wants to improve their professional skills and knowledge. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. So again, you need to think of some supporting information for your reasons. And it appears, at least in this letter to the editor structure, that you want maybe 3 arguments or reasons. Okay, so you want reasons, examples, facts, okay. And so you have examples here. Let me do one more. Let's do, which one do you want me to do here for agree? Carmen, any preference? Chloe, Kaylee, any preference? What do you want to do? Nancy, number 1? Okay. Students don't know how to find job opportunities or volunteer opportunities. Okay. So I'll do this one. And what's some information to support this argument? Here's some facts. There's no one-stop shop to find all the available job opportunities and volunteer opportunities in Hong Kong. There are many online and physical resources to find job opportunities. Job and volunteer opportunities. There are too many. Students may not be taught in school how to find jobs and volunteer opportunities. Students' friends and families may also not know many resources for job and volunteer opportunities. Does that make sense? I have some reasons here. So there's no one-stop shop to find all the available job opportunities and volunteer opportunities in Hong Kong. There may actually be too many online and physical resources to find job and volunteer opportunities. Students may not be taught in school how to find jobs and volunteer opportunities, and students' friends and families may also not know. So we just can't do it because we don't know. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. Unfortunately, volunteer opportunities and job opportunities don't find students. Students must find these opportunities and are limited by their ignorance. I think that's a really nice concluding sentence. Okay, so let's try to do one together. We'll finish today's lesson with just brainstorming for one more or two more things. Let's do students are too tired from studying to work or to volunteer. So what's a reason, fact, or example that we can use to support this argument? Pensy, Moon, Mandy, any ideas?
Too many homework.
Okay, yeah. How much homework? Tell me. In terms of hours, how many hours of homework?
2 hours.
2 hours, that's too much? Oh my gosh.
1 hour.
1 hour? Okay. Let's make it extreme, okay? On average, students must spend 4 hours each day during the summer holiday on homework each day. On homework. Okay. Yeah, that's one. That's a nice example. Nancy, Kaylee, Chloe, anything? Carmen, anything? Students are thinking for so long that they cannot concentrate on anything else. Anything? Yeah, how much time do they need to rest, Pensy? Yes. Pensy, how much time do the students need to rest every day during the summer holiday? Okay. 2 classes during the summer holiday. Attending these classes. Here's another one, okay. Besides attending, okay. So students need to attend tutorial classes at their schools. Students also attend private tutorial classes at private schools. Right, so people attend tutorial classes not only at CSKMS, but also other places. Students commute to classes and complete homework. All of this takes time. Students need to rest for how many hours? Not 24. Let's just say. How many hours need to rest for? Should rest for 14 hours during this holiday. Should for 14 hours. Okay. So let's just say these are some reasons, facts, and examples to support this. Okay. Let's do this one. Students are poor and need to make money. What's some information that we can provide to support this argument? Students are poor and need to make money. Carmen, Chloe, Kaylee? Nancy, Mandy? Moon, Pensy? Okay. To make money. Students need money to buy exercise books. To regularly buy exercise books. Now tell me about exercise books. Exercise books are very expensive. Very expensive. Got it. Parents do not give students pocket money. Anything else? What else can we add? Students are poor. Why are students poor? Want to buy. What do students want to buy? Students need money to get into Students need money to attend cram school, which is expensive. Students need money to pay school tuition. Students need money to support their parents who have no jobs and money. Oh my God. So we have a lot of good reasons here and examples. Students are poor and need to make money. Why? Parents do not give students pocket money. Students need money to support their parents who have no jobs and money. Students need money to attend cram school, which is expensive. Students need money to pay school tuition. Students need money to regularly buy exercise books, which are very expensive. Good. All right. So that's it for today. I think tomorrow I can meet at 9 o'clock. And we'll start structuring the letter. So here we're just thinking about ideas. And then tomorrow, we'll start structuring the letter a bit. Okay, you need ideas, then you need the structure. You need this right over here. The greeting, the subject, the opening paragraph, the main body, the closing paragraph, the appropriate closing signature. So page 89 is useful. In addition, pages 84 and 85 are useful. So again, you see the structure here. A formal greeting, dear editor, subject, opening paragraph, main body paragraphs, closing paragraph, closing signature. And then you see certain kinds of language features that you might want to look at. And then these are certain features of language that I think are really useful. The dear editor, I'm writing to respond to. In conclusion, yours faithfully. Any questions?
No.
Okay. So I can meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock and I'll just continue with this. We'll start by maybe taking a look at the other video, the sample writing video, and then we'll start structuring the ideas. Okay. Nice job today, guys. God bless you. I'm going to stop the recording now.